Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of Love After Lockup, a season 2, episode 27 and 28, The Mother of All Lies. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my wonderful nieces and nephews who have been here with your auntie for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Y'all, what can I say? Love After Lockup never fails to amaze your auntie. These characters on the show ought to be ashamed of them damn selves, okay? If I had to rate this episode of Love After Lockup, I would rate it a B. There was a lot going on, but, some of it I just was like, I ain't really feeling these mofos. So the first person that I want to talk about is Lamar and Andrea, okay, and his boo-boo. As we all know, she was preparing herself to go to see Lamar and Andrea. Lamar and Andrea was supposed to be coming home from jail. She had some Steve Madden shoes, all the designer, cheap little designer things that she thinking that she's living the life, right? Like, this girl really thinks she's living the life, and really she isn't. I mean, she's just a broke down, busted, disgusted, can't be trusted mofo. But anyway, she's preparing everything to go and see him. She's excited. She says that, this guy has financed her career and her business, and that, she's, excited about him coming home. She anticipates living the good life, okay, off of other people's lives and their misery and stuff like that. But nonetheless, she wants to live the good life. That's my grandpuppy, y'all. She is having a ball while grandma is out here doing what she do. But anyway, and so, she gets a phone call from her sister Keisha. She doesn't stay on the phone long with Keisha, and the next thing we know, she gets a phone call from Lamar and Andrea. Lamar and Andrea tell her that he is having a bad day, and she's like, you just hyped up, you amped up or whatever. And then the next thing he's like, look, I really need to tell you something. Lamar and Andrea goes on to tell her that he is not coming home and that something happened, and she throws the phone across the room because she is in disbelief about everything that's happening. She can't believe that he is not coming home. She thinks that he's lying until, basically she talks to him again, and the producers intercede and let her know that this mofo is not playing. This real. Okay. Okay. She is devastated and she is crying because she wants her dream car that he promised her, which is a Porsche. Like, this girl is so materialistic, and I guess that's why she has over 20 arrests. Like, this girl's rap sheet is a feces paper, okay? And I don't know, she's no better than he is. Even though they're trying to portray her to be better than he is, she ain't no better than he is, okay? But anyway, I digress, and we're going to move on to the next couple. And that is, I believe his name is Daniel and her name is Lizzie. Y'all, like, I'm not feeling them. This boy gets out of jail. He's riding in the car. They pick him up from the jail. He's riding in the car. This mofo scared of every damn thing, okay? He acts like my puppy, my grandpuppy. Just afraid of every car that goes by. He wants the mother to slow down. He wants, He just, he's out, and I guess it's sensory overload for this mofo, okay? He can't, I don't think that he's going to adjust well in the outside world. And it's amazing because according to the numbers that he uses, I think he said he was in jail like 952 days. And that's, like 3 years. But this mofo is so, like, he just, like, it was like he was born to be in jail. If that make any sense. It's like he was born to be in jail, and I don't have an understanding of him indicating that he is this changed person, right? And he really isn't a changed person. Like, he really isn't a changed person. He's coming out and doing the same thing. We got this girl, riding, with her mom and everything. I mean, with his mom, she's disrespecting the hell out of his mom. And they're supposed to be going to a restaurant to meet up with her mom. So they, they all meet up, excuse me, at the spot. And they start talking about, who's best for who or who's not best for the other one. And then, they go into this dialogue where they, cheering. And they got drinks. Now, this mofo, according to her, okay, they were at the house chilling. Like I'm chilling at my house. You chilling at your house. He gets drunk. Her house gets raided. Because according to her, she doesn't do any drugs, but the people that were with her do drugs. And your house gets raided. Now, I don't know how it is in other states, but when your house gets raided, bitch, they've been watching you and your illegal activity for a while. They don't just randomly drive by and bust bitches' house doors down. They don't come in and do a drug raid. Evidently, you were running a straight up crack meth house, because there's no way in God's green earth that they randomly picked your house and just so happened that day you were entertaining all the wrong mofos. No, hell no. This is what you do. Okay? Now, they're out. He's taking a drink and they like, okay, how I feel? He like, it was burning. And now they plan on going out and getting drunk and all of that kind of stuff. And his mom was like, so how did that work out for y'all the first time when he was out there drinking? Like, how the hell did that work out? And she's sitting there saying, Teresa, which is his mom, thinks that, I'm not a good influence on him. You're not. Because she got that under-eye look, she looking at everybody like that. Hell no. This girl is not a good influence on him. She's not a good example. She doesn't need to be with him. He's saying that, I hope that they don't punch each other in the face because they don't like each other that much. He's hoping that they don't jump across the mofo table. And I'm saying you need to hope that I don't jump across this cotton freaking camera, bitch. This guy is not any good. Like, he is totally, like, he'll be back in a matter of seconds. He will be back. And I'm just like, I really don't like him as a character, and I don't like her. She's saying that there's something that she is hiding that he doesn't know. And I'm saying, bitch, your life an open book. You ain't about a damn thing. Okay, you ain't about nothing. So, I mean, it is what it is with the two of them, and I'm wishing them luck, but I'm trying to tell you right now, they could have left their asses off of the show. The next couple I want to talk about is that damn, no. The next couple I want to talk about is that damn Cheryl and Josh. Cheryl is delusional as hell. Cheryl goes and picks Josh up from jail, as we know. She goes up to a damn mountaintop that he already said he's been to before. And she goes head on and twerks in the grass, okay? Nasty ass self. She's in the grass and she's having sex with him and they doing what they do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. And I'm saying, oh my God, if this girl isn't nasty, they get back in the car, come down the mountain, okay? And I'm like, when did she wash her ass? Because she still got that same dress on. It's the same day. And I'm saying, I know that butt crack was reeking by the time they met with the mother. So she goes down the hill and everything, and he has to go to his probation office and find out, what the restrictions are and the guidelines for him to be out of jail. So he goes in there, and it's hours later, okay, and she is sitting her dumb ass in the car instead of going to the damn hotel, washing the crack of her behind, okay, and getting all that juice, that nasty juice off of her ass. Now, we know that she has left her children with her parents. Now, I didn't know the bitch said that I left the kids with my parents indefinitely, okay? But we're going to talk about that too. So, she's sitting in there, he comes out, and this bitch realizes, okay, he got to have, a ankle bracelet on him for a while. So now this is throwing a monkey wrench in her plans, because her plans was for them to be in a hotel and to, try to live as if they are a married couple or they engaged couple or they just a normal couple. She wants to just, be with him and all this stuff, because after all, she's been with this mofo while he was in jail for 2 damn years with her stank ass stuff, okay? And so now she's disappointed about it and realizes now that he's going to have to parole at his mama house. Now the mama don't like her. The mama don't like her, okay? So she's talking all kinds of trash and disrespectful stuff about his mama, and it just don't have nothing pleasant to say about the mother. And so, now reality has smacked her ass in the face that she's not going to be with him. But you know what? They're going to try to see whether or not mama is going to allow her ass to stay up in there, okay? Now, how the hell, why would you even want to stay in somebody's house that you don't respect, you don't care anything about them or nothing, okay? So she, they meet mama at the restaurant. He like, I need you to be nice. I need you to, act like you got some damn sense up in this mofo. Because, at the end of the day, he got to parole at his mama house. Mama don't, So they sitting in the restaurant, and mama comes through the door. She got jeans and everything, because mama don't know at this point that he ain't parole, that he's not getting out. I mean, that he's out, but he's not free. He has to wear this thing. So Josh, with his sarcastic ass, basically tells his mother the plan. The mother comes in, she hugs him and everything. She greets him, but she doesn't greet, Cheryl, and Cheryl don't greet her, or at least that's what they made it appear. Now, I don't know whether or not that was editing or these bitches just hate each other like that. And so they sitting there and everything, and he goes to tell his mother that he gonna have to parole at his house, and he wants Cheryl to come there. So the mother was like, what? You want who to come there? And he was like, Cheryl. And she was like, I don't even like she told the cameraman, I don't even like the bitch, okay? But basically, she was like, I'm not okay with that. Where's she gonna sleep at? And he was like, she can sleep in my room. And the mother was like, oh, hell no. Because the last time she was in, she was trying to fuck my man. And so Josh was like, my mother, has a problem with Cheryl, because the last time that Cheryl was at the house, Cheryl allegedly was trying to fuck the mother man. Now the mother said, bitch, I told him he couldn't have no beer. He had already drunk a whole keg, okay, during the day. Now here is nighttime, and this bitch wants some Budweisers and some Michelob's and some, some all that kind of stuff. And she like, hell no, I told him no. So Cheryl decides that she gonna go ahead on and sneak the bed to him and everything. And the mother was like, oh, okay, I see what you trying to do. You trying to bribe him and my man. So now he's telling the story and everything about it, but then he gonna sit up there and say, these old crazy simple chicks, they, both of them crazy, both of them, I'm like, how in the hell is John sitting there talking about his mother, and now I can see him talking about Cheryl like that, but I can't see him talking about his mama like that. He's talking about some, usually I don't date bitches that's like my mother, that's crazy like my mother, but I'm going to go head on and stay with her. And I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, how damn disrespectful is Josh? Plus he's tall and goofy and all this old kind of dumb Okay? And I'm like really not feeling him. Sit down. Thank you. And don't rip the curtains down. Damn. So, so anyway, you know, he's sitting there calling his mother them crazy, delusional, psychotic, psychiatric ward type bitches, okay? And which doesn't make him look any better, because what about him? You know, he's sitting up there talking about them like he's the king or something. Like this bitch walking around with a crown on his head. And I'm like, you know, so Cheryl says, you know, my daddy told me that when you with a dude and you with the dudes, as it relates to the dude's mama, you either, you know, check a bitch, don't say nothing to a bitch, or ignore a bitch. She's talking about whatever Cheryl say, I ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna be mad. If Cheryl tells me she got an apple, if Teresa tells me that she got an apple pie and asks me, do I want some? I'm gonna say yeah, because I want to slam you in your face with it. Excuse me, y'all. What kind of is this that we are watching with these crazy mofos? And so, you know, he's saying everything but the right thing. And so, you know, she asked Cheryl, you know, Cheryl, look, you know, where your kids? And she said, you know, my kid, they with my parents. And she was like, so how long you plan on staying here? Like, bitch, I want to know too. How long do you plan on staying there? Y'all know what she said? Until we resolve this issue and we get this stuff together. Bitch, are you crazy? She's like, my kids is with my parents. So the mother was like, well, suppose it don't work out. Suppose you don't get a resolve on this. She gets in front of the table and goes outside and cries. What are you crying for, Cheryl? You are... So anyway, Cheryl realizes that she can't sleep with him. The mother told her, no, hell no, she can't come stay at my house. So now she in the car crying. The next thing we see is her calling her sister on the phone. Now her sister done already told her she don't bunk with these mofos like that, right? So she decides that she's going to go to the house, right? Back to the hotel, because he done went with his mother. And her mother was like, how in the hell does she think that she's going to be around for the long haul? How does she think she's going to be able to deal with hard situations? When I ask her a simple question, she goes out in the car and cries about it. This girl is acting like a little kid. Like she really does have the mentality of a damn child. A child that's having a fit because they cannot have what they want, and so they want to sit there and cry about it. And so, you know, now she's at the thing, and she calls her sister. So she tells her sister, you know, he got an ankle bracelet on him, you know, and I waited for him all this time, and I just wanted to lay in bed with him, and now I can't lay in bed with him because he got an ankle bracelet. He got a parole at the sister house. At his mother house. The sister busts out laughing. Like the sister is crying laughing. Because basically what she's saying is, Nana and a boo-boo, what you're doing is stuff, right? And so now she sits there and she don't have a way out of this situation. And so she tells her sister, how dare you laugh at me when you know that I've been waiting 2 years to be with him, just to lay with him. You already lay with him. But she wants to lay with him, you know, for like, I guess a couple of hours. And she can't do that. And so she's like, you know, you're my best friend and my sister, and I'm calling you and you don't care anything about it. Well, the sister already let you know, in no uncertain terms, but she wants to support this relationship between the two of them. And I'm like, I don't blame her. I wouldn't support that crap either. This man is, you know, she's like, you know, well, I can see why he got an ankle bracelet on him, because he did steal a whole lot of vehicles and rob a bank. Bitch, he should have never got out. Because don't be messing with my damn director boss. I don't know about y'all, but bitch, don't mess with my money sitting up in the bank. I don't give a damn whether or not FDIC insures it or not. I want you to be sure that you don't touch my stuff, okay? Because I go to work and I bust my ass every day, and I don't need a crazy mofo like you going to the bank and taking my stuff that I work my ass off, okay? It's a whole lot of days that a bitch don't want to go to work. And I want to make sure that I got, you know, I be able to live the lifestyle that I'm able to live, okay? So I don't, Cheryl is just crazy as a loon bug, and I don't feel sorry for her at all. And another person that I do not feel sorry for is Lacey. Lacey, what the fuck are you doing? Lacey is all into Shane. Now Shane fine, but he ain't fine enough for me to be getting dragged up and down the street when John get home. Now here Lacey is and picked him up. She'd have had a wonderful time with him. And we see her last week go up into the hotel room and do a striptease dance for the mofo while neon ass draws on. And she up on the top of him, dry humping him. Now you know damn well Shane is an able-bodied man, okay? And this mofo is ready to put in some damn work. He said, basically he ain't had none, okay, since it had him. And she gonna go up in that cotton freaking bedroom with him and tease this mofo, okay? And then get up and go into another room. Because he was feeling some kind of way when she got the adjoining rooms anyway. He was like, okay, I don't know why we getting adjoining rooms. I'm thinking that we gonna be together, you know what I'm saying? we gonna do what we do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. And she like, oh hell to the no, we not. And so, he was a really good guy not to do anything with her. And so, they wake up in the morning and everything, and he told me he done died and went to heaven, and he got a damn angel, okay, that done appeared in the room in some damn neon ass underwears and a bra. So the next day she got a little hot red dress on and all of that kind of stuff because she ain't doing nothing but teasing him right now. So anyway, at the end of the day, they end up leaving out and she's concerned about John because John is soon to be home. She don't want John to fuck up Shane and she don't want Shane to fuck up John. She realizes that I got to tell these mofos something because really basically I'm falling for this mofo. So she goes to a restaurant to have dinner, and she invites her girlfriend Miranda. She said Miranda been knowing her since she was 14 years old. They've been ride or die. That's her best friend, and she ain't got no cut cards, okay, for a bitch. So we see Miranda walk up in that joint, and I'm going to tell you, if it did not remind me of Ashley and Natalie, okay? Miranda ain't nothing but another Natalie, and Lacey ain't nothing but another Ashley, okay? Bitches making mistakes. Bitches making mistakes with men they don't need to be with. Okay? And you got the homegirl coming up in that joint. So she came up in there and she was like, Lacey kind of threw me off, knowing damn well that John coming home and that's her fiance. That's her whole fiance. And she messing with this other dude. So she come up in there and she was like, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? And he was like, yeah, hey. What's up? I mean, that hurt so much about you. She was like, bitch, I heard a lot about you too, but I'ma kill you. He was like, what? She was like, if you heard, I'ma kill you. And I ain't joking, bitch, and it ain't a promise. Okay? I will literally kill you. I said, damn. Lacey ain't know what to do. Because she was like, what would you in jail for? I want to know a little bit about you. So, he started introducing himself and everything. She said, no, hell no. That ain't what I want to hear. I want to know why you was in jail. He said, well, I was in there for, malicious wounding. She was like, what the hell is that? He was like, well, I wounded this mofo. I almost damn near killed him. But, it was with good intention. I said, how the hell do you maliciously wound a mofo, but you had good intentions when you did it? You was trying to help them out, trying to help society out, you know what I'm saying? Being a damn good Samaritan. But you maliciously done wounded them. Ain't gonna tell myself, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was with good intent. I ain't mean to fuck them up like that. And I'm saying to myself, what the hell is going on this show? So this mofo said, he basically, was at the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong damn knife. I'm like, I can't. But Lacey is concerned. She said that she want to check on the kids. She ain't returning John's phone calls. She ain't answering them. She said she know this supposed to blow up in her damn face. And I'm saying, oh, hell yeah. It's going to blow up in your face, boo, and I'm going to be sitting right here. I'm going to be sitting right here ready to see this bull crap happen. This girl is playing with fire. Do you hear me? I'm talking about live fire. I'm not talking about the fire up underneath your burner that's orange. I'm talking about the blue. Lacey is about to get dragged through the streets. She is really caring about Shane. She is just totally attracted to him. But she definitely knows that she's going to have to deal with him. He said he was from Sussex County, and that's where he grew up at. I know where that is. And he never been to Virginia Beach. And I'm thinking to myself, but why is he paroling in Virginia Beach? I don't know if this gentleman doesn't have any family or what, but something is just, it ain't, something ain't right about it. But anyway, I don't care nothing about it. The next couple I want to talk about is dumbass Vincent and Amber. Vincent is being taken to the damn bank. He's slower than a... This bitch mind is slower than a snail. Like, this bitch is not putting it... He's not putting... Oh, my God. And he just has the goofiest look. And, y'all... Oh, my God. My head is just... Woo. I'm sorry, y'all. This bitch slow. Like, he's on the spectrum. And so you can't help but feel sorry for him. This bitch said he ain't never been in a relationship before. Like, he never been in a serious relationship. And that's when I knew, oh, okay. It's like I thought it was. I don't know what y'all thought it was, but I was like, okay, this bitch done verified exactly how I felt about the damn thing. This mofo is on the spectrum. So he's sitting there and everything, and, he's totally into Amber. So this is what I watch. I watch him take this bitch to a mattress store. First of all, before they even went to the mattress store, this mofo Mama Duke said that can't no dick live in her house. She said she ain't running no whole house or nothing like that. You ain't gonna be tricking or dicking up in here, okay? The only thing that's coming up in here is puppy. And this motherfucker gonna sit there and tell Amber that people change their minds, that they say stuff and they don't really mean it. No, bitch, she meant it when she said it, okay? Now, I don't know how y'all caught it, but that's how I caught it. Mom Duke wasn't playing with their asses. She said, you're not gonna be standing up in here. So this motherfucker decides that he gonna go buy this bitch a mattress, okay? And I'm saying, okay. Let's go buy a mattress. He thinking she, if he does these things for her, that she's going to be more affectionate, more compassionate. Well, bitch, maybe if your name was Puppy, she might be that way. Because you think she going to be waiting and giving herself consideration and thinking about stuff and needing to reconcile her mind when Puppy get home? Hell no. She going to be doing it damn near in the bathroom, in the car when she pick her up. But she ain't into Vincent because she know that something is the hell wrong with him because he had all of that food up at that house. You see what I'm saying? Frozen. Bitch, you know I'm home. Defrost that. Don't have me woken up in no house and you gonna cook a meal for me and I got to sit out on the back of the deck, smoke cigarettes and talk on the phone because your bitch ass didn't have enough sense to defrost the food so that when we got there, the stuff can get prepped and get seasoned and go on the grill, you dumb mofo. So I knew something was wrong with him because everything he been doing been ass backwards, okay? So he thinking, I done put all this work in. We've been together for 22 months and I'm trying to get me some. So this mofo was riding, to the place. He gets there. The man asks them, little salesman, typical salesman. Asks, who buying the mattress? Who gonna lay on it? She said, I am. She didn't say we are. She said, I am. So he said, all right, then go ahead. So, they all, trying out different mattresses. So this bitch gets the most expensive memory foam mattress that she can find in that cheap ass little corner store, okay? The guy comes over and tells him, yeah, I can give y'all this for a whopping 700 and whatever dollars, okay? Because he told him 6 something. But the bitch said, let me go over here and run some numbers. Well, you can run some numbers if you want to, but what you ain't going to do is sell me a mattress in your store, okay, for 750, 30, 40, 20, 699, 650. Bitch, I would be selling like an auctioneer up in there. No, we're going to do them 199, we'll do 199, 200, 200, 200 here, 200, okay, 225 in the back, 225, 225. Can we get higher? Can we get 250, 250? Bitch, I will be coming up. Sold at 250, okay? Because you didn't, like, no, we not doing this. And so, you know, she gets the mattress and everything. They laying on this. So Vincent was like, you know, this is going to be the first time, you know, that we're going to lay on the mattress together, you know, but it ain't going to be our last time. So Amber was like, soon as we get this home, I'm running you up out of here. Come on, ladies. We done seen it before. We done did it before. She was like, I thank you for the mattress, Big Daddy. Thank you. So, you know, the man comes over and everything. He was like, yeah, the mattresses, you know, sold at this and everything. He said, you got cash? Or he said, no, I got a car. She said, you got a prepaid joint. The fuck is he walking around with a prepaid car for? His mother probably, you know, Okay, so anyway, he decides that, you know, they're going to have it, you know, delivered to the house and all of that kind of stuff. And so he's driving in the car, and now he wants to address the issue. He wants to address the issue about her being aloof, okay, you know, and being cold towards him and not affectionate, and why he feels that way. He said he feels that way because she's sitting in the car thanking him for the mattress and all of that kind of stuff. And he like, you know, I want to do something on the mattress. I want to do something with the mattress. All right? And she's like, young, we ain't doing nothing. He said, look, you know, I'm feeling some kind of way about all of this because the first day you came home, bitch, we didn't have sex. We didn't do anything. And so, you know, I'm feeling some kind of way about it. Now he tells the producers that he needs to start looking at the signs. This girl don't love you, boo. She waiting for Puppy to get home. Everything you do for her is going to be a setup for her and Puppy and her mother. She cannot, like she said that she had a relationship with this guy when she got out of jail. So she's a career criminal. And she said that the dude just hurt her and broke her down to nothing. Okay, and she said it was a bad situation. So you go back to jail and then you still doing the same stuff thinking that you're going to get different results. And that's called insanity. There's no way in the world that you could continue to hustle people for money. So she hustled this mofo out of $700+ okay, for a mattress, and the mattress get there. He said, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lift the mattress up because that's why I do weight. You know, I lift weights and everything. My body tight. Even Amber says that, you know, his body is tight. She like how that joint look and all of that kind of stuff. He got to sit there and ask the bitch to bring him water. What I mean, you know, so I mean, she's not attentive to him whatsoever, because really, basically, at the end of the day, she ain't really feeling Vincent, and I don't blame her. I would not be feeling him either. When they was riding in the car, she was, you know, and he was complaining about the stuff. She said, bitch, I know we've had conversations. We've talked about marriage. We've talked about sex and everything. But what you need to do is back up off me because I need my damn time. And I need to get myself together. And I'm not going to be hopping up in the bed with you because you don't know me and I don't know you. But he thinking to himself, bitch, I just spent $700+, and so I need a little bit of ass for it because fair exchange ain't no robbery. And so for him, he's being robbed because he's coming out of his pocket. He done flew there to be with the bitch, picked the bitch up. He did all kinds of stuff for him. The least you could have did was act like Angie and was like, you know, you want a steak first, or you want that suck all first? Which one do you want? Okay? Do you want first, or do you want, okay? So now she's sitting there, he puts the bed up and everything, they get on the bed and everything, and he, you know, you can see that the bed, it got made up eventually, and he was like, take a picture of us, bitch. I want you to take a picture of the first time I was on the bed with Amber. But like, what dude does, oh my God, I was getting ready to say the S word. What dude does that kind of stuff? Bitch, why am I taking a picture? But this ain't no pornography studio. So anyway, she ends up, taking a picture with him and everything. And she was like, I really do want to thank you, Vincent, for the bed and everything. And he was like, yeah, this joint is nice. And she was like, but I ain't going back with you to the Airbnb. I'm staying here. So Vincent was like, oh, this is what I'm talking about. I'm being had. I'm being taken. Okay? And she was like, I just need to unwind and get myself together. That bitch want to take and sprawl out in that daggone bed and make bed angels. You know how you make snow angels in the snow? She just want to be, having her legs and her arms just going back and forth. Like because she was sleeping basically in a little cot at the jail. And she want to get some sleep and some rest. And so Vincent, at this point, he realizes I'm probably being taken because she don't have any affection for me whatsoever. This woman don't care anything about me. And she really does not care anything about poor little Vincent. And there is a part of me that feels sorry for him because if he is on the spectrum and if he is, has a mental disability, okay, you should not be taking advantage of this man this way. I think it's utterly disgusting about what Amber's doing, but it's a hustle. And then we got to talk about our girl Tracy. Tracy then picked Tony up from jail, drops this mofo off at the halfway house, and asked that mofo, when you coming back? This bitch said, you know what, I don't know. She said, when I'm going to see you? He said, damn it, I'll call you. I'll let you know when I'm going to see you. She said that she thought that Tony was going to be willing to have sex with her by hook or by crook. She was shocked that this mofo wanted to stay first. I wasn't, because he just ain't that into you. He been using you the whole time for your money. So she has a conversation with her friend Tom. Tom been her ride or die for years. They worked at the university or the clinic or wherever together. This her ride and die dog. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting up there telling Tony, because when we first met her, she was in a bar and grill with him and one of her girlfriends. This mofo seriously loves her. He cares about her and all. But she don't give a damn about him because he just, she done friend zoned him already. She's not attracted to him. And one thing about it is we cannot make ourselves attracted to somebody that we've already put in the friend zone. Because once you in that friend zone, like, you not coming out that mofo, okay? The likelihood of it is damn near 0 to none, all right? So, he's over there and he's listening to her and he's telling her that Tony's taking her. He wants her to protect herself, and, he really believes that she deserves better and all of that kind of stuff. And Angela's like, you know what, I love Tony, bitch, I don't care. He's my man, and I've invested in him. And basically I'm on cloud 9. Yeah, I'm tired. So he's like, he rolls away, he's outside and he's contemplating it and everything. My boy Tom, I was like, damn, Tom, don't do it. You could smell what he was getting ready to do. Like, you knew what Tom was going to do. So she's sitting up in there, doing her confessional and everything. And he come up in there, she was like, what's up, Tom? He ain't supposed to be in here, is he? Tom was like, fuck it. Look, let me talk to you, Ange. So Ange was like, yeah, what's up, Tom and me? What's going on? Tom sit there and tell her, what about me? She was like, what you talk about? He said, why don't I marry you? Why don't we get married? I said, the fuck is Tom, you one of them mofos that be hanging around carrying a pocketbook all in the hopes that you can get in the pocketbook? You one of them mofos that, how you think you got a friend. You think a dude is a friend and he in the friend zone, and all the time he been wanting to get with you. And then when you find out that the mofo want to get with you, you get all nauseous and shit. You get nauseous. Like you get, you lose focus. Your mofo knees get weak. ankles popping. You have an instant damn headache period come on. I don't fuck you like me. I don't like you. Y'all ever had a mofo that just been in the cut, secretly hiding in the bushes, and this bitch been liking you the whole time, and you like, when you find out about it, you be like, you be wanting to take a shower with a Brillo pad? Bitch, I do not like you like that. Tom was sitting up there telling us, Tony is using you, I like you. And I don't know if it was a sympathy thing or a pity thing, but Angela was like, I don't see myself fucking you. No. And as ugly as Angela is, old raggedy, she was like, I don't see myself having sex with you. Go on, hit on the back of me, Slim. And I understand what she mean by that. I would back his ass up off me too. Like, young, I'm not attracted to you at all. Tom leave about that motherfucker, and Angela ain't thought twice about his ass. She's like, I hope he speak to me when I come to work tomorrow. Is the motherfucker gonna still speak to me? Oh, God. Deja vu. So anyway, the next time we see her, she at the shop with her sister and her girlfriend. She looking for a wedding dress because she said, fuck it, I'm marrying Tony. This is, I'm marrying Tony. This the man of my dreams. I'm going, I love me some Tony. So, they go up in there and everything. And it's, I'm looking for a wedding dress. I ain't one of them kind of women got to have everything. But I do want to, make sure that I look good for Tony. So, the girlfriend and them out there talking, you know what I'm saying? They help her look for a couple of little outfits, a couple of little wedding dresses, and they sitting up there talking, and the sister was like, he using it. He using that bitch. I ain't never met him. I know him through Angie, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's my sister and everything, you know what I'm saying? That's my sister, but I know she got a real track or a real. That bitch got Amtrak in her mouth, okay? Her team have been to the mountaintop, bitch, and they have seen some things. And, so the sister, like, she using them. And so the girlfriend was like, yeah, that's what I used to do. She was like, wait, what you mean? She said, yeah, I used to have these little tricks and stuff like that when I was locked up in jail, and all I was doing was using the jewelry. And so the sister was like, what, in jail? And the girlfriend was like, yeah, she was like, rrr. She was like, the hell is going on? I'm around all these fellas. So Angela comes out with the first dress on. She looks absolutely beautiful. Because, ain't no doubt that Angela has a body on her. She just needs to get a head replacement. Auntie, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all know damn well Angela need a head implant. So, you're like, oh, that's beautiful. Angela was like, yeah, I like this. This look real nice on me. So, she was like, I'm going to try on one more. So, like, all right, come on, try on one more. So, she go in the dressing room. She come out with the dress on. And it looks stunning. They like, Angela, the dress is beautiful. Angela like, yeah, it is pretty. Y'all go in on and take a picture of me, right? So, she gives them the camera and everything. She was like, oh, hold on. My fiance Tony calling me. That bitch gets on that phone. Tony was like, Tony said, bitch, I'm in trouble. She's like, Tony, hey, what's going on? He was like, I'm in trouble. She was like, what you mean you in trouble? What's going on? He said, I ain't been back to the halfway house. She was like, wait a minute, Tony, what? And I ain't going back, bitch. They're not going to lock me up. Only thing they're going to do is, Angela was like, whoa. Hold up, wait a minute. What did you say? You mean to tell me that you have been out in the street, Tony? I ain't seen your ass since the first day I picked you up from jail. And you mean to tell me that you call me while I got this wedding dress on, bitch? The day I go out with my sister and my friends, and you gonna call me and tell me, Tony, that you have not gone back to the halfway house? She was like, Tony, come on, there's something more to this. Tell me what you need. You need drugs. You need money. What the hell it is? What is it? Tell me why you out. So Tony gave her this lame ass story that he was with a friend. They was playing basketball. Next thing you know, he getting text messages, come back to the house. So instead of him going back to the house, they decided they going to get a hotel room because he want to stay out of the public. What the? Angela was like, I can't believe that you would throw it all away. I'm standing here in a wedding dress. Where are you, Tony? Tony said, I ain't telling you where you're at. He said, I don't never had no good luck. He don't never had no good luck. Because you doing like that, Tony. That's why you don't have none. Because you using. And Karma's a bitch and she knows your address. Mofo, she knows where you hiding at. You cannot hide from Karma because that bitch knows, she knows exactly where you are. She's the first bitch that created GPS, okay? When they was talking about GPS tracking and all of that, they had to go and consult with Karma. Because Karma knows how to find your ass. Angela knows for a fact that this is more than what Tony is saying. Tony was like, I ain't going back. I'm not going back. I don't know what to do. I ain't going back to jail. If I go back to jail, if I go back to the halfway house, I'm going to jail. Tony, that's where you need to go to keep our streets clean. That's where you need to go, Tony. Tony sit up there asking Angela, what should I do? Go back to the halfway house. She said, Tony, where you at? Tony said, I ain't telling you nothing because I ain't going back, but I don't know what to do. Bitch, what do you mean? Make that make sense. So Angela's like, don't hang up, Tony, don't hang up. Next thing you know, we hear dial tone. Angela is devastated now. She goes over and sits down on the chair and her girlfriend's trying to comfort her and her sister was like, dump him. She was like, I want to dump him. But I'm going to dump him. Everything Angela tried to get out of her mouth, the sister was like, dump his ass. Dump his ass. You would have thought it was trash. They dump it. Dump his ass. You don't need to be with him. Dump him. Dump him. I said, okay, sister, tell us how you really feel. Angela's sitting up there crying. Tony has made a fool out of her. The women was like, it's either drugs or a woman. Angela said, bitch, it's probably both. And I'm sitting there for Angela, devastated. But I'm saying to myself, you had a chance to be with Tom. No, Tom ain't the best looking man, okay? Tom look like his underarms stick like a onion. Tom look like he's smelling like steak and cheeses up there around the job. He smell like he got greasy oil up in his head and the mofo is just stinking like a mofo, and every time he walk by, your ass get nauseous. That's what Tom look like. But Tom can be worked on. You can go in there and scrub his mofo underarms. You can take care of him. You can shave his little ass. You understand what I'm saying? Tell him that you like bald head men so you can take all that out of his head. Do you know what I'm saying? Go ahead on and take him to 4 eyes so he can go ahead and get him some updated glasses. He workable, bitch. He's workable. And when a man is workable, Angela, you workable because look at you. Your mofo house look like you ain't got a damn ceiling light. I mean, just dirty and dingy, everything looking tan, and you know what I'm saying, looking like it's muted colors up in that mofo. That mofo house dirty, then I don't know what. Angela got all over the place. But Tom was workable. But you reaching for something more. And you're going to tell him how much you love Tony. Now, I do understand when a man is not fuckable, okay? I do understand that. But I think if you go ahead on and put some work in there with his ass, okay? He'd be... But look what you working with. Because the same way that you see Tom is the same way that he saw you. This mofo straight out of jail. Didn't even try to do anything with you. Come on now. So she's sitting there on the sofa. Can you imagine what the lady at the bridal shop thought? She probably was like, the hell is going on? Y'all, that's my review for Love After Lockup. Hopefully I will not be missing the next ones that's coming on. I'm hoping that my schedule is just going to slow down. I doubt it, but bitch, I'm trying to be optimistic about it. It is what it is. Thank you all so much for your patience and for waiting for this. I apologize for not doing episode 27. I tried to squeeze as much of it into this video as I possibly could. I love you all to pieces. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to Mary and Josie in the chat. And thank you to anybody who is super chat. For some reason, I can't see the super chats and stuff like that. I've been trying to see it, but I can't see it, damn it. I can barely see anything. I love y'all to pieces. Y'all have a great night. Oh, thank you so much. Who was that? Jackie Walker. Thank you, boo. She said, excellent review. Thank you. I love you. I'll see y'all in about another 15 minutes as we talk about Jenny. I know that tonight's episode was on. People have been putting stuff in comments on videos that ain't got a goddamn thing to do with Jenny. But that's how y'all are, because y'all be pressing sale to tell Auntie. Auntie, she knew. Auntie, she didn't know. But I've had an opportunity to talk with Jenny's daughter, and so I'll tell you what Jenny knew and what Jenny didn't. Love you all to pieces. See you in a few. Bye.